to give my opinion about the BiopSys network, because I think that this is really useful network and it can really improve your research. So maybe I'll start with the third question of Warren, that is BiopSys network worthwhile for the training of student? Obviously, my answer is yes. With my experience, I think there are three major enemies in research. That is procrastination, the random walk behavior, and the big brain syndrome. While BiopSys network can help with procrastination, I know this is an individual issue and it's really, really hard. I think it can really be beneficial for the two others. I think the first rule in research is really knowing what you are doing, but most importantly, knowing why you are doing it. So by bringing engineer, chemists, biologists, and clinicians together, but most importantly, by defining a set of goals and common tasks to everyone, I think the BiopSys network is focusing the research. And sometimes focus is the only thing that is required to change a calm and sunny day into a depth-sunken, burning solar device. The same applies to leukemia and cancer research. Life is not perfect, and the technology does not need to be. Sometimes it is much more beneficial to focus the effort on incorporating all the different technologies and expertise together than in grasping those last digits in terms of resolution or sensitivity. For that matter, I think BiopSys is really worthwhile, and I can remember one big statement of Brian Wilson during my first meeting. That was, well, this is great, but how does it solve my problem? And I think that idea comes with discussion, and without a meeting, there is no discussion. Rule 2 in research will probably to know your strength, your limit, and your resources. My advice on that will be, don't try to be good at everything. Try to be your best at what you know. It is impossible to know or do everything by yourself. Just keep in mind that sometimes a three-month work for you in your out-of-area expertise of research might take only a few days for others. Instead, try to be your best and try to be indispensable in your research area so that other people will want, or even better, will need to work with you. In that sense, BiopSys is really beneficial because it can bring those really high-level scientists together. So use them at everyone's advantage. On the technical side, I think that the two main challenges to get students work together in different labs is distance and multitasking. Infrastructure can't be moved, but people in that idea can. My first suggestion will probably be to divide those large, big conceptual tasks into much smaller work tasks and favorize the formation of small working teams of 2 to 4 people with a defined article-based research plan. Small enough so that the work won't be lost in time, but big enough so it can have high impact. Then favorize bi-weekly meetings so that everyone can discuss their milestone and discuss the project progress. Maybe those teams can be set up during the BiopSys meeting. In the initial succession, I think that having co-PIs and even the travel grant might be really, really beneficial. This is especially true for the integration of Team 3 and Team 2, where most of the people working in Team 3 are based in Toronto, and most of the optical technologies are really distributed in Ottawa and Montreal and Vancouver and all around the Canada. So if you are able to make this primary work with this type team-based organization, then having a 3 to 4 weeks travel to another lab to make your final figures for the article might be really, really beneficial, and it won't be so stringent on your schedule. So because sometimes having a 1-3 months, it's really hard to put that in. So I think that this will be probably some of my suggestions to improve the network and to improve the cooperation between each other. But again, I think that the best thing to do is to discuss. So those are just some few ideas that was in my mind. So I hope that we'll have a nice discussion, and maybe see you next time. Bye-bye.